Hey there, Bloody Good Horror fans. This is Casey. I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit different today. Video games. Now, I know you're looking at me, wondering why I'm on a horror website talking to you about pinball, but it's going to make sense in a minute. If you're not familiar with Pinball FX2, it comes from Zen Studios. You can find them at zenstudios.com. This game exists on multiple different platforms: Steam, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox, iOS, Android, but it comes under different names on every system. Some is just Zen Pinball, some is Pinball FX2, some is Star Wars Pinball, some is Marvel Pinball. It all changes a bit. If you're not familiar, Pinball FX2 is a pretty outstanding pinball simulator, whereas the game Pinball Arcade takes the classic games and emulates them in a modern platform where you have your classic pinball tables such as Elvira and things like that. Pinball FX2 and Zen Studios makes their own tables. Some are themed, some are of their own design. Many are licensed. So if we go in here, take a look. As you can see, they have tons of different tables. We have Star Wars, Guardians of the Galaxy is one of their new tables. We've got tons of Marvel tables: Doctor Strange, Thor, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Plants vs. Zombies, and these are all of their own. What I'm here to talk to you about today is that Zen Studios just this week released a new Walking Dead table. That's right, The Walking Dead is now available in pinball form, because I know you've been dying for The Walking Dead in pinball form, because a TV show and comic books is just not enough.
The Walking Dead.
Let's get in here and take a look at the table itself. As you can see, this pinball table is themed off of the successful game from Telltale Games that's in its second season now. We have Lee and Clementine as our main characters here in this pinball table. You're also going to notice a lot of themes from those games that show up here in this pinball table, with the different episode names as coming up as missions, things like that. As this pans over the table here, you see that it's got a lot of different lanes, a lot of ramps, a lot of cool places for your balls to go in creative ways. And we also have all of the characters from the first season of the Telltale game available. Exciting, I know. And now you're going to be rolling your eyes thinking that, yes, it's getting a little silly on how far Walking Dead's getting out there. But if you're a pinball fan, especially if you're a Pinball FX fan, this is a pretty solid table, and it's been a pretty good time getting to know about it. This table just released this week. It came out on the 26th for some platforms, the 27th for others, and it came out on the 28th for Xbox One. So right now I am playing on Steam, because that's where I play all my games, and you can find me on there as Cinema Fromage, in case you're curious. This table is sold separately from any other packs. You can get this table at a mere $2.99, so fairly cheap. So as we get in here, I'm going to shut my mouth, and I'm going to play the game for a bit and let you see how some Walking Dead pinball works.
Let's do this. Get in there somehow. Have I missed anything? Get inside!
In case you're wondering there, we just kicked off a new mission, which is how you score your big points.
Oh my god.
Stay close to me.
They'll give you objectives here and what you need to hit. I believe this first one is usually hitting bumpers and spinners for 1,000,000 points. I've not had a lot of luck with the missions. Of course, I get a ball out right away. That always sucks.
The axe! Have I missed anything? You get in there somehow. Get inside!
We're throwing them out.
No! You don't touch that board!
Damn it. As you can see, the side lanes, the out lanes are kind of brutal in this game. It's easy to get a bad bounce, lose the ball, and it's completely out of your control. I wish I could have been recording earlier when I had a 60 million point game, but you know how it goes. Once you have people watching, you're just not going to do as well.
Have I missed anything? Don't get in there somehow.
And there we go. Luckily, we got to shoot again.
Good job.
What do you see? Nice shot. Lee, hurry. Any food?
There's no way out, Lee. Good shot.
One beef I have with this table is, as you can see at the bottom where Lee and Clementine are, there's a hell of a lot of distraction going on for a game that you have to concentrate on a little shiny silver ball. It's easy to lose what you're doing, get confused, and lose track in a hurry, as you can see happen there. Now we'll go into one more quick game here. I'm going to see if I can unlock any of the extra modes here. There's an extra mode that is like a sniper mode that I've found so far. There is a couple multi-ball modes. There's a skill shot. There is an upper table, as you can see there, that's actually pretty straightforward and pretty easy, and also unlocks a multi-ball. We'll see if we can get any of those unlocked here real quick. I'm not going to hold my breath because things aren't going so well so far. But we will give it a shot.
Get inside! It's what I want, okay? I want Kenny to look after her.
This mode, you see the little zombies there. You got to try and take them out. And if you do take them all out, you unlock a second ball. And then you have another wave to take.
Nice shot.
No, it wasn't. I missed him.
No matter what.
Lee?
Luckily, we had a save on that since we had the second ball.
Good job.
There we go. Here's our upper table. I found if you can unlock all the zombie heads and dump a ball in there, you get about 1.5 million points. If you can get the special zombie with the gray background to the right, you unlock multi-ball. Knock him down, sink a ball, and there you go.
Got it.
Now, let's see if we can kick off a multi-ball here. Nope, not fast enough.
We're lucky to have you.
There we go, got 1.8 million, can't come
Good shot.
sneeze at that.
Don't get in there somehow.
Nice shot.
We got all the protection we need. You good? So
there you have it. You'll notice some of these scenes when you have your ball out and the animation pops up. They come from the first season of the great Telltale game of Walking Dead.
Let's do this thing.
They play a couple different areas that build around the different episodes of the game. So we're going to go ahead and pause out there. That is my brief look at the new Walking Dead table from Zen Studios for Pinball FX2. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, this is Casey from Bloody Good Horror. You know me from the Bloody Good Horror Podcast. If you'd like to hear more, come find us weekly on the Bloody Good Horror Podcast at www.bloodygoodhorror.com. Check the website at bloodygoodhorror.com for horror movie reviews, metal reviews, articles, blog posts, trailers, all sorts of good stuff related to everything horror. You can find me a couple times a month at Bloody Good Horror on my other podcast, The Instamatic. Again, that's bloodygoodhorror.com. It's on the same feed as the Bloody Good Horror Podcast. And you can also find me once a month at 1951downplace.com talking about classic Hammer horror films. So, there you have it, folks. You can find me on Steam at Cinema Fromage. You can find me on Twitter at CaseyBGH. Until next time, we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.